Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Sid Terrio Stadium kicking off the girls soccer season here in the Prep Zone. We have a good one tonight as the defending Division II state champions, the Lakeshore Lady Titans, travel to take on perennial contender, the Mandeville High Lady Skippers. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say and get to the action. Pregame with Coach Esker. Coach, very early in the season, young team. How do they look so far?
We've looked pretty good so far. You know, we've played some quality competition, but this is the first of some really big tests. Whenever you play the defending state champ, you're really going to find out what you're made of.
Yeah, that goes into my next question. You're playing the defending state champion. What's it going to take to beat them tonight?
Some patience on our part. You know, they made their success last year on some timely offense and playing some really good defense, and I think it's easy to get frustrated. So you want to be patient and make sure that you're able to, when you get chances, make the most of them.
Pregame with Coach Westleak. Coach, it's our first Prep Zone game of the season. First time seeing you. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's been so far?
Last year, we're coming off of losing 9 seniors, so this year, people want to say it's a rebuilding year, but we have a lot of just learning players, you know, trying to fill in and fill in some spots. So we're doing okay, but we have, obviously, the win column could be a lot better for us.
Mandeville currently number 3 in Division I for the LHSAA girls soccer. What's it going to take to beat them tonight?
We're just coming off of 3 tournament games over the weekend, and I think we kind of found a little bit ourselves in possession. So possession's got to be a big key for us, and then we've been limited on the number of shots we've been taking, so we've got to finish our chances.
And we are underway with the 2017-2018 girls soccer season here in the Prep Zone as Sophia Villar kicks that one off. Ball in midfield, there's Michaela Bass battling it out with Jamie Rains. Bass, a McNeese commit. Bass gets it back. Pass over to her teammate Vivian Bloodworth. That one out of bounds. It'll be thrown in by the Skippers and Bloodworth. And kicked away and out of bounds by Julia Chapaton. Grant Yenny up here in the press box alongside Rhett Sharp for another season of Prep Zone.
Grant, good to be here. Yeah, man. Good first matchup. Mandeville Lakeshore.
Yeah, Mandeville's undefeated, 8-0. Lakeshore 2-5, but they're the defending Division II state champion.
Yeah, it's early in the season. I wouldn't put anything, really, a whole lot of stock on that record.
Chasing it out of bounds is Lauren Fayard. Fayard quickly throwing it back in. Cleared out once again. And a throw in coming from the Skippers over there on that far sideline.
Looking for a long throw in.
Up and over, straight to a Lakeshore player that is Molitar. They're battling it out over in that corner. Will be kicked downfield to Prescott. Slowing it down, there's Meredith Davis. Over to Bloodworth. And out of bounds off of Rains. Bloodworth with the throw in, kicked right back out of bounds by the Titans. Here's Bass.
Good pass.
Through hustling for it, and the keeper, Shanna Baudier, gets to it in time.
The Skippers early showing some control and patience with that back line, trying to stretch the offense, Grant.
Back over to the far sidelines. Titans with the ball, looking to pass it. Kicked there by Mann. Mann, one of only 3 juniors for Coach Esker. So a very young team, 4 seniors, 3 juniors, and the rest are a mix of sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah.
More sophomores than freshmen.
Right.
So they're 8-0 with a very young team.
No doubt.
And our first whistle.
First foul of the season. That was a good one. Coach Esker always has talent at this Mandeville you know, this school just produces soccer talent year after year.
And a lot of that has to do with the club program that we have around here.
Right.
They keep getting these influxes, and that's not just Mandeville. You have Fountain Mandeville, and Lakeshore.
Right. This whole area.
Recipients of players from MSC and other clubs.
For sure.
That one cleared away. Good job getting hold of that one, Presley Molitar.
Skipper's going to get a corner kick here, I think.
Still walking over.
Yeah, no, it's a throw in.
Yeah.
It was close.
Ball thrown in, headed up, and that will go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, out the back touchline, goal kick.
Here in the 5th minute. That one booted far downfield and out of bounds off the foot of a Lady Titan. So we'll have a throw in from Malia Haley on the far sideline. And Haley has been contributing to Coach Esker's squad since she was a freshman.
Yeah, her name's been around for a while here with this team, and she's done some good work.
Ball headed down. Lakeshore looking to get the ball out of there. Mandeville looking to attack, but Lakeshore gets the upper hand, boots that one high up into the air. Put down. There's Villar. Back to Mandeville with Meredith Davis. Here's Burkhart. A collision, but play on.
And here comes Lakeshore with the can't seem to link up.
Yeah, this Jamie Raines looking to move it downfield.
Goal kick.
Bloodworth chased it out for the goal kick. So kicking this one is Davis. And that was Lily Sampe that was competing with Bloodworth over there in the corner. Davis kicks that one away. Fighting for it, there's Jamie Knight. And Knight, a junior now, but when she was a sophomore last season, it was her PK that secured the state championship for Lakeshore.
Yeah, that was a great finish to that match, and we were there to see that last PK kick.
The throw in from Decker and out of bounds from Meredith Davis. The throw in, Decker once again, headed up by Raines. Burkhart. Mandeville looking to move it downfield, wasn't able to pass it there, kicked back by Carter. Throw in for the Skippers. Long one in, kicked up in the air, good D there.
In the box again.
And that'll be
another goal kick.
A goal kick for the Titans. They were tangled up there when the ball got kicked.
Yeah.
Now in the 8th minute, this first match.
You know, these early matches in the season are always, you know, kind of similar. No matter who we see, these teams are just still trying to get their feet, figure out their schemes. But the Skippers are definitely, with an 8-0 record, pretty strong right now.
Yeah, they're out to a fast start. So you use these December matches more to develop, get your feet under you in the scheme, so when you go into district play, once you get into January, you have it all clicking?
For sure, yeah. You want to get everything straight so you can get that district play and start it off on the front foot, Grant. In the box.
It's Malia Haley. Haley battling it out. Lakeshore gets the upper hand on that one. It's kicked away. There's Raines over to Sampe, and that'll go out of bounds for a Lady Titan throw-in from Gabby Decker. Decker throw in headed up by Bass. Rains. Ball still going through, and here's Jenna Burkhart. Out of bounds, Meredith Davis. So Sampe once again. Check that, Decker. Ball through. There's Nicholson. Nicholson played a significant part in that state championship run. Mandeville looking to work the ball downfield, kicked away. Solid kick, but will go out of bounds for a lady skipper throw in as Vivian Bloodworth throws it into Michaela Bass. Bass looking for someone to pass it to.
That's good work from Michaela right there.
Out to Annalise Martin. Excuse me, Annalise Mann.
Ball in the box.
And good save from Shanna Baudier.
Yeah, that was a good read on that pass.
Punts this one, that one off the head of Rains. Bass gets it back. Pass there intended for Green, and
wow, no call.
No call as Artker took a spill. Haley. Back out to Mann, and Lakeshore gets it back.
Lady Skippers have the numbers back on defense, so there's no break. With the Lakeside back, I'm sorry, the Lakeshore back line is certainly being tested early.
Ball thrown in. Here's Green. Headed away by Carter. Looking to run it down is Chapaton. We're more than 10 minutes into this match. Score still tied at 0. And a throw in over there on the far sideline. Throw in is up, headed back by the Skippers. Good protection there from Burkhart as she ran it back to Minkin to kick it away. Here's Rains again, turn kick to Sampe. And that'll go out of bounds off the leg of Sampe for a lady skipper throw in from Vivian Bloodworth. Bloodworth to Bass. Bass over to the middle to Mann. And popped up. It's a foot race. As Green gets a hold of it over on that far sideline. To the middle and kicked away by Lakeshore. Back in play for the Skippers. And the header didn't get all of that when it was a little behind her.
She was offside, I believe, too. We got a flag after the call.
Kick coming from Carter as Green was offsides. There's Jada Wall. Jamie Knight. Kicks it downfield. Skippers get it back. Through the legs of Green. Here's Bass. Bass took a spill, but it looked like she got a hip thrown into her, but no call.
Yeah, you know both teams are physical. And we've come to expect that from the Lady Titans and the Lady Skippers.
Absolutely, and that one goes back to Minkin to kick away, but I think the officials also, they see the experience, they know the kind of play that they're going to get out of these teams.
Absolutely.
In this area, Mandeville, Lakeshore, Fontainebleau, everybody. And so they know to lay off the whistle a little bit.
Yeah.
And let them play as long as it's not egregious.
Sure, there's some skill on both sides of the ball, so I don't think anyone is, like you said, egregiously trying to, go after somebody. But
they're just playing hard.
Yeah, both of these teams know what it means to, play some serious soccer and to, make some deep runs in the playoffs. I know it's early, but you can expect it from both teams every season.
That one back to Haley, taken away by Molitar and cleared out by Artker, the freshman, playing with the varsity.
I think the speed right now is with the Lady Titans, but they just can't seem to, link up and find those passes they need. There's a through ball. It's a foot race.
Here's Green.
She got closed down.
Yeah, good defense there, Gabby Decker.
Yeah. The wheels are there for the Lady Titans, but they just can't seem to, find that one pass that's going to spring their offense, right?
So here's a corner from Meredith Davis. Davis.
It's a good
Bass
delivery.
went for the header.
Yeah.
And Lakeshore gets it back. Mandeville quickly back on it as they're both battling for it.
We got a whistle.
We have a
over there.
whistle.
Yeah. It's going to be a
Davis
free kick from a pretty dangerous spot, Grant.
Especially with the skill of Davis and the skippers.
Yeah, they're just going to crash the box and try to get ahead on this.
Here's the junior, Meredith Davis. Kick this one away. Watch Michaela Bass as she crashes. She went up for the header, but it was behind her.
Right.
Skippers get the ball back, trying to work it toward the goal. Kicked up by Artker. Bass gets a hold of it again. 3 around her. And Carter looks to run this one down and it'll go out of bounds for another corner kick for the Skippers.
Michaela Bass really is, she has some vision out there on the pitch. She really has been distributing the ball nicely to her forwards. It's just a matter of time before they, get a decent shot on goal, I would imagine. This back line for the Titans has been really, really holding up, like I said earlier.
That one kicked. There's Bass. And Carter was just in the right spot.
Right.
Kicked away, dropping back is Burkhart, looking to kick it downfield. Bass moving up for it. Kicked up by Decker.
Yeah.
And Minkin to punt this one away.
Right now, that's what the Titans are going to have to do to produce, is just find a through ball kind of deep and make it a race.
Like you said earlier, they do have speed.
Yeah.
And a throw in over on the far sideline from Chapaton. Headed up. Knight. Back to Burkhart. Lakeshore looking to work it inside and out of bounds.
That's a nice
It'll
tackle
from
the Lady Skippers.
Good defense. Throw in coming from the Lady Titans.
Subbing in for the Lakeshore Titans, Grace Woodrow, Abby Rink, and Madison Spang. Coming in for the Lady Skippers, Madison Morgan.
Bad pass.
Kick downfield
All three of our skippers.
by Artker. Running it down is Presley Molitar and kicked out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in for Vivian Bloodworth. Green. Ball through and out of bounds. Bloodworth will throw in once again.
Other tight, skipper ball.
Headed away by Decker. Decker once again.
Nice.
And kicked up by Meredith Davis. And that'll go out of bounds for a Lady Titan throw-in.
Titans ball.
It's Grace Boudreau.
Looks like the Lady Titans are trying to kind of press the offensive issue now. Last couple of minutes.
Throw in, ball down, Skippers kick it toward the far sideline. And Carter watches it as it goes out.
Out of bounds, other Titans, skipper's ball.
It'll be a Lady Skipper throw in over there near their bench area.
We're just over halfway through the first half, Grant. This is about what I expected, having not seen these two teams play. But, you know, kind of looking at the record and knowing what Lakeshore did last season, you know, I don't really, like I said, put much stock in that record. But, you know, a lesser team right now, Mandeville would be able to handle. And Lakeshore's really stepped up here away, you know, and that defense is showing me something special right now.
Yeah, battle of two skilled Mandeville area talented clubs.
No doubt.
Ball kicked out of bounds by the skippers.
Chapaton to throw in once again. So as play goes back and forth, we have another whistle. As play goes back and forth, is it just going to take that one big play from either side?
Man, you know what?
Because it looks, you know, both teams get their opportunities on either side, but majority of it is just being played back and forth.
I think that it's going to take the skippers to make a mistake for Lakeshore to score right now. Kind of like, you know, maybe in this set piece, maybe something happens and somebody misses an assignment and the ball kind of slips through. I think the skippers, when they do have control offensively, have a better chance to kind of pass around and create an opportunity, whereas Lakeshore right now is relying on maybe that fluke through ball that gets through. We'll see.
Ball kicked out of bounds.
And a throw in coming from the Lady Titans there on the far sideline. Headed up by Bass. And that one kicked out of bounds off of Jamie Knight.
Number 17, Maddie Size, coming in for the skippers.
That one back out of bounds. This one through a battle over there on the sideline, looking to cross it in. Is Sides.
Got it back with the cross.
Here's
Nice
Green.
move.
Opportunity for Green and
Oh.
off the mark to the left.
Wow.
Just to the left.
That was unfortunate. That was a wide open goal. A nice move to get there.
So that'll be a goal kick for Lakeshore.
Is that Katie Green?
Katie Green.
Yeah, Katie wants that one back, and I don't blame her.
Green, one of 4 seniors for Coach Esker this year.
Yeah.
Michaela Bass, Lauren Fayard, Katie Green, and Jenna Burkhardt.
Some big names for the Lady Skippers.
Those are some names that have gotten a lot of experience over the years.
Absolutely.
Bloodworth throwing in. Ball down and out off of Knight.
Bound by the Titans. Skipper throw.
Bloodworth once again. Collision. Here's Rains taking it. Goes out of bounds. Kudos to the ball boys and girls down there who get the ball back in play quickly.
100%. He's doing a good job down there. I saw him earlier. He was passing the ball in as it was coming out. Like before the ball even kind of had time to really get out of bounds, he was already on it, throwing him another one in.
That's some talent. That's an experienced ball boy down there.
No doubt.
And that one kicked away by Knight. Rains looking to get to it, and Michaela Bass kicks it out of bounds.
Michaela Bass showing a lot of hustle out there tonight.
That one goes sailing out of bounds.
Ball kicked out of bounds by the Skippers. Tight ball.
About 15 minutes to play here in the first half. Of course, we have the potential for stoppage time.
Not a lot right now. I don't think it's been a pretty clean game, officiating-wise.
Rains with the ball, looking to get it through. Mandeville stops it. Here's Bass. Bass kicks it over to Mann. Mann downfield and taken back by Lakeshore. That one through. Minkin picks it up. Good job by Vivian Bloodworth to run behind the ball, keeping Madison Spann away from it.
A lot of play in the middle third so far tonight. Not too much. You know, the keepers haven't had to do a whole lot yet.
No, not as much. Kicked out of bounds by Molitar. I believe only one shot, official shot.
Yeah. On target. Good through ball.
Here's check that. Green.
Oh, wow.
Mandeville looking to work it up. That one through the legs of Knight there, and out of bounds it goes for a Vivian Bloodworth throw in, and that's what you were talking about there with the ball boy.
Yeah. He's already got one ready.
Michaela Bass looking to run Knight down. Villar has some speed.
She does.
Boots this one, and back to Minkin it goes. Minkin scoops it up and will punt it away. Here in the 28th minute. And that one down. They call the handball. So here's Carter. Boots this one deep, headed away by the Lady Skippers. Kicked back by Knight. And that one will roll out of bounds for a Lady Titan throw-in from Gabby Decker.
Subbing in for the Titans, Lily Sampe and Serena Davenport.
You know, the last 10 minutes or so, Grant, I'm just, you know, kind of guessing here, but the game has shifted a little bit, and it's become more of a contest because the Lady Titans have controlled it a lot more and have not allowed the Skipper offense to kind of get a foothold, so to speak. So it's become a bit more of an even playing field.
For sure, after that green attempt that went left,
Yeah.
Lakeshore has been having the ball mainly on the skipper side of the
That's
field.
right.
This one back to Minkin. Moving the ball upfield, pass to Green. Green heads it up, looking to pass. It's taken by Carter. Header there, Bloodworth. Davis,
In
Bloodworth,
bounds.
taken back by the Titans, still in bounds. Riding the line, kicked downfield and out of bounds by Meredith Davis.
A lot of action right here on this near sideline.
Pushing upfield is Gabby Decker throwing this one in. Gets it down to Sampy. Sampy back to Decker. Boots this one long. Burkhart is there. And Lady Titans pressuring down on Krista Prescott.
And that ball was blocked back into the keeper.
Minkin scoops it up to punt it away.
That could have been trouble.
Carter battling it out. Pass to Michaela Bass. Bass up to Green. And cleared away by Molitor.
Yeah, Molitor is no nonsense back there in that back line. She's one of the reasons why the Lady Titans still have a clean sheet here in the first half.
But that's that intense physical play we were talking about.
Yeah. You know, once you've done it, you've gone all the way through the state and won it. You know what it takes, and what it takes is aggressive play.
And that pass was off the mark from Bloodworth. Kicked back and out of bounds. We'll have another throw in from Vivian Bloodworth. 31st minute. Bass looking to run it down. Taken by Maggie Sides. Rolling back. And Burkhart lets it get to Minkin.
Minkin with
Out
the
of bounds.
sweeper-keeper position out there.
Titan ball.
Throw in from Decker.
Nice move.
Burkhart looking to run it down as she's pressured from Span. To the middle.
In the box.
And
that is a strong effort.
Olivia Minkin, good save there. Punted away, a high punt from Minkin, and we have a whistle.
Foul called on the Titans.
Foul called. Free kick from the Lady Skippers. Davis boots this one down. Carter kicks it away. And that goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds on the Titans. Skipper throw it.
Throw in far sideline for the Lady Skippers.
Right back out of bounds.
33rd minute, score tied 0-0 here at Sid Terrio Stadium. This out-of-district matchup. Burkhart to Davis. Davis up to Artker.
Good pass.
And good pass over to Bloodworth. Bass. And Bass just couldn't get a hold of it.
Yeah, the Skippers were able to stretch the Titans a little bit there, but couldn't quite finish.
Davis, some slippage. Kicked away. There's Decker, and that will go out of bounds for a Bloodworth throw-in. Check that. for a Decker throw-in.
Titan ball.
On the ground, Lady Skippers pushing it upfield again. Right back out of bounds. Decker throw in again.
Strong header.
From Molitor. Minkin clears this one out. You mentioned the sweeper keeper.
Yeah, she's just out there handling business before it gets in the box. Get it out of here.
So a throw in down from Molitor. Molitor long throw in.
That's a big
headed
throw.
back and off the mark. Minkin will let it go out of bounds for the goal kick.
We're going to get a corner kick, Grant. Yeah. Went off one of the
Corner kick by the
Lady Skipper defenders. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, we're going to have a first corner kick for the Titans, I believe.
And Jordan Carter will take it.
Yeah.
Carter, strong kick. Nobody was really there.
They were on their way, but they hadn't made it yet, so they need to time their runs a little better, and that has potential.
And that one, a whistle.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 Lady Titans on their way into the box there, just not quite synced up with the corner taker.
And so the Lady Skippers were able to take advantage of that and kick it
Yeah,
away.
got it right out of there.
Save a goal.
Down the line.
Kicked away. Out of bounds.
different throw.
We'll have a throw in over there on that far sideline for the Lady Skippers. They run down the ball here in the 36th minute. Lady Skippers taking their time. Long throw in. And that goes out of bounds. Throw in coming from Chapaton.
Starting in for the Lady Titans, MC Nicholson, Jamie Raines, and Jamie Knight.
And subs coming in. Yeah, Raines and Knight back in as well as Nicholson. Out of bounds. Throw in coming from Chapaton once again.
Sides, Titan ball.
Headed down, kicked through and booted right back at him by the Lady Titans. There's Raines.
Nice touch.
Here's Sides. That one to Lily Sampy. Sampy booting it upfield to Raines. Raines through, looking for Knight. And Burkhart able to take hold of it and kick it to Bloodworth. Raines and Bloodworth battling it out. Bloodworth downfield over the head of Carter. Mandeville looking to make a move. As Lakeshore. Here's Green.
Lost it. Green with some speed.
The speedy Green. I'm going to work it back toward the middle. And that'll go out of bounds off the Lady Titans. A little bit of confusion. They say no, it was off
that
Lakeshore.
I think Green walked it out, so that's a good call. I know Green wants an opportunity to make up for the missed chance earlier in the game. Pretty much the best opportunity so far. Here's a run.
Yeah, Jamie Knight. This one's still in and rolling. Knight looking to run it down, but so is Prescott, and it'll go out of bounds.
We're going to get a late corner.
Corner, give it to the Titans.
Corner for the Lady Titans.
Let's see, Grant, if they can coordinate on this corner right before half.
Yeah, very late to take this one. Julia Chapaton. They stopped the clock with 2 minutes left in the stadiums.
The
to
box
account for
is
stoppage.
cleared out right now. Here comes the run.
Kick low.
Oh, wow.
Off the mark was Sampe. Booted up and over. That was
Yeah, it was closer
just
than
off the mark, yeah.
It was closer than the Lady Skippers would have liked, but Sampe had a real nice opportunity to one-time that ball into the net.
So out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick for Davis. Up to check that up to Mann. Here's Sides, Maggie Sides. Lakeshore gets it back. They're moving it quickly. Now Bass gets it back, looking to play it up. Good move there.
Yeah, a couple of step overs.
Kicked it up to Green, put a little bit too much on it as it rolls out. And that'll be a goal kick for Lakeshore.
We are in legitimate stoppage time now, Grant. This first half is rapidly coming to an end, and it looks like we're going to end with a 0-0 tie.
Yeah, we haven't really seen too much stoppage, so it shouldn't be too long.
Right.
Kicking this one away is Carter. High ball down, and there they call it, so we will head to halftime with a tie score 0-0 here at Sid Terrio Stadium as Lakeshore is taking on the Mandeville High Lady Skippers.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports, fine arts, and learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Second half underway, kicked off there by the Lady Skippers, and they're coming out quickly trying to move it down, but kicked away. Good job on defense by MC Nicholson. Score tied 0-0 here in this match. It's our first match of the 2017-2018 PrepZone soccer season.
Yeah, it's nice to be back in here watching some soccer and having the opportunity to call a few games.
Yeah, just finished up with one football season, and now we move on to another one.
Ah, here it is. That's a good ball in the box.
And that, we have a whistle.
It's going to be a goal kick, but that was that had potential.
Green had a chance. This one will be kicked away by Carter. Carter boots that one. She's good with those long kicks.
Yeah, she's got it down with those goal kicks. It's just getting the ball to her.
Haley battling Carter. That goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Haley. And that goes out of bounds. Throw-in coming from Krista Prescott. Prescott, that one headed out of bounds by Carter. So it's a throw-in party here on the near sideline.
Yeah, the Skippers came out asking all the questions. In the box,
Rains.
Cleared.
And that'll go out of bounds. Ball boy hustling for it.
Yep.
There's another one up for the throw in.
I saw these guys pregame. They were putting in some work. You know, just passing around.
You know, we're
A couple of athletes out there.
And we're very grateful, as well as everybody in the stands and the players on the field, very grateful for the ball boys, because it can slow down the pace of the game greatly if you don't have them and players are having to run off the pitch to go retrieve balls.
Yeah, there's a few games every season where the action just drags because the ball's 20 yards.
Shot.
Wow.
Header in. And the goal for the Lady Skippers on first. And that's Katie Green.
Katie Green gets it back.
Green with the header in the 43rd minute.
And that was just a well-constructed, offensive barrage, if you will. It came from a throw-in, Grant. That's how it started. And then it was a nice cross eventually, and then Katie Green was just on it on that back post.
Well played by the senior, and kicked off once again, Sampe for the Titans.
Let's see if the Titans have an answer. Oh, that ball slips through. And here we go. Got to get a shot off.
Nicholson blocked.
And that's out of bounds.
Throw in coming.
Throw in.
Jenna Burkhart popped up. Shepaton. Davis. Back to the Lady Titans. There's Nicholson.
Cut out by the Titans. And given right back. That's a perfect through ball to Green again, who's got wheels.
Speedy Green in danger, being caught. No.
Wow.
It's over the goal. She had an opportunity.
She flew it over the goal. And that pass was brilliant. The run was great. Just the finish, obviously lacking a little bit, but you can see what Mandeville's capable of with that.
So goal kick coming from Carter.
Green should have a hat trick, or at the very least
Yes.
a brace. And she has one goal. She has the goal, the most important goal.
It has the Skippers up 1-0
Yeah.
on the Lady Titans. Extra stoppage as the referee talks it over with one of the ball boys. Not sure what was going on there.
Who can say?
This will add to some stoppage later in the match. Kicked up by Carter. Burkhart. Decker. And Sampe looking to run it down, battling with Bloodworth.
Nice defensive work from the Skippers.
Good pass from Bass. Over there, far sideline battle over there, and it will go out of bounds for a Skipper throw-in.
Throw-in, yeah.
Vivian Bloodworth picks it up, throw in to Michaela Bass, looking to turn it. She passes back to Bloodworth, and that goes out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in, far sideline for the Lady Titans. Kicked away and out of bounds over near the Mandeville bench area. Coach Josh Buell had to deflect that one. He's an assistant coach for the girls soccer team.
He speaks fluent football, Grant.
He does. He does.
Both forms.
His life revolves around football.
Yeah, that's nice.
So throw in coming for the Lady Titans. And that one off the head of Mann and out of bounds. So another throw in. Gabby Decker. Bass. Here's Jamie Knight looking to get it back for the Titans. Skipper's hold. Ball
Fayard.
through to number 5, Fayard. Trying to run it down his man. Still in play.
That's a good touch.
Here's Bass. Shot. Off the mark to the left.
Shot by Michaela Bass, just left.
That goes to a conversation that we had at halftime about shooting more coming out in the second half. And there Michaela Bass just putting it up, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, it really looks like Coach Esker may have had the same thought process that we walked through at halftime up here in the press box with just, you know, we got to have some more attempts, more shots on goal, because we've had, you know, several already in the first half. And the Lady Titans back line, which has been really strong tonight, is being tested thoroughly right now.
And that'll be a throw-in from Krista Prescott. Haley, Fayard. Fayard looking to work inside there.
Fayard stays with it.
Yeah, good job getting the ball back down the line, and good save there from Bodier.
Hustle.
But yeah, good job by Fayard. It looked like she was trying to work it back inside. That wasn't available to her. She went back outside.
Yeah.
And kicked it down the line.
The old inside out.
Ball down, headed up. Archer. Ball through to Prescott.
Nice defense.
Good defense there from Julia Chapaton.
You've been saying her name a lot.
I have.
She's a lot of work tonight. She takes care of the corner kicks as well.
Yeah, and she's been all over the field.
Green.
Sent high up into the air by MC Nicholson. There's Bass. Booted away. And Bloodworth will let it go. And that'll be a Lady Skipper throw-in.
By the Titans, Skipper throw in.
Nicholson there. Through, running it down, Bloodworth over on the far sideline. Looking to turn, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Jada Wall.
Skipper throw in.
Check that, it's a Skipper throw-in. So they're going to back her up. Kicked away. Bass and Wall. Bass gets it downfield. They're looking to bring it up here. Good save to keep it in bounds.
Yeah, that was going out. And who was that?
Julia Chapaton, of course.
Chapaton, yeah. Oof.
And Minkin
Slip.
there to scoop that one up after the slippage. 52nd minute. Bass looking to turn. Here's Bass, just out of reach for Bass. Titans will get it back. Nicholson. Davis looking to run this one down. She'll drop it back to Minkin. And this one back. Burkhart
Dangerous.
kicking it up into the air, headed away. Rains. They had a collision there. Physical play. Michaela Bass looking to get the ball, and we have a whistle.
Whistle. And it's going the skipper's way.
Yeah, so a free kick coming from Annalise Mann? No, from Meredith Davis. Davis boots this one long and headed away. Good job there by the Titans. That one off of wall, dangerously close to being called a handball. Here's Molitar. Down the sideline, Davis is there. Kicked away, Minkin comes out and will scoop this one up and roll it out to Prescott. Prescott has two bearing down on her. Fayard she's got some quickness.
Yeah, she does. She's shown that the past few minutes. A lot of hustle with Fayard.
And Molitar will boot it out of bounds. Good catch there by Coach Penton over there by the Mandeville bench. And Vivian Bloodworth will throw this one in. Ball up and through. Bass couldn't get a hold of that one, but kicked back by the Lady Skippers. Back and forth play here, Rhett.
Yeah, after that goal, Grant's really kind of evened out again, and we're seeing both teams kind of jockey for position. And if the Titans can get an opportunity to equalize, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they did, but Green in the mix.
Bodier coming out, scoops it up right on the line there before going out of the box.
Yeah, I mean, she was on the edge of the box, but that's good spatial awareness.
Bass gets back, Knight takes it away. Now it's in space. That one kicked down by MC Nicholson. Burkhart will let it roll back to Minkin, who scoops it up. Headed out of bounds. Throw in coming Lady Skippers. Krista Prescott. Prescott headed up by Carter. Haley. And back out of bounds. So Haley to throw this one in. Long throw in, but Titans are there. Nicholson down pitch. Sampy and Bloodworth will let it roll. And the Lady Skippers will throw it in. So Bloodworth throwing this one in over far sideline. Headed back by the Lady Skippers. And slipped there trying to kick it Knight. Good clearance there from Carter. So that'll be a Lady Skipper throw in from Krista Prescott. Prescott up to Haley. And Haley looking to get around the defender, Jordan Carter. And that'll be kicked out of bounds by Jamie Knight.
Fayard was making the run.
Throw in again. Prescott headed up. Carter. Here's Fayard. She'll let it roll out of bounds. And drop it off for the throw-in from Malia Haley. Haley. Mandeville unable to get target on the goal there. Kicked away. Lakeshore taking it the other way and just loses it. And Nicholson was looking to come play cleanup there, but couldn't get a hold of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Oh, and they call a foul there. So that'll be a free kick for Jordan Carter. Carter boots it down. And looking to make a run there is Villar. Now Raines. And Raines didn't get enough power behind it, and it'll roll to Minkin to boot it away. Going the other way, the Lady Skippers, Artker to Michaela Bass. Bass passing it over to Mann. Here's Green. Nicholson, and that'll go out of bounds for a Lady Skipper throw-in. Kick back and out of bounds. Once again, Lady Skipper throw in. Carter. Over the head there of Villar. Kick back to the middle. And the back and forth continues.
It does, man, but, you know, I think the Skippers have
Here's an opportunity from Fayard.
The Skippers are definitely knocking on the door. And with this corner kick, I feel like, you know, the opportunities are there. Lakeshore is really weathering the storm. And the offensive production there has kind of gone down a little bit, Grant.
So this will be Green to attempt the corner. Green, solid kick, headed down by Haley. Kicked away there by Lakeshore, but Mandeville still has it in the box, and there, kicked away. So good defense by the Lady Titans there.
Yeah, their defense has been strong all night. It was really a perfect sequence for the Lady Skippers when they did score, because that kind of play has not been indicative of what's been going on all night, but you know, it's what the Skippers are able to do.
So we're in essentially the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this
20 minutes left in the match.
Yeah, I feel like the Titans still have, you know, opportunities here and there, and are going to have to come up with something pretty special to equalize.
And mass subs coming in for the Lady Titans, sending in 5 fresh jerseys.
Let's see what they can do.
Lady Skipper throw in, headed back and out of bounds off the head of Aubrey Olin. Olin, a sophomore. We talk about the youth of Mandeville. Both teams really have youth, but youth of Mandeville playing sophomores and freshmen. They have freshmen starting on the varsity as well this year.
Right.
And that out of bounds off of Simon.
That really just speaks to the, you know, the talent that comes through here, and the programs that are, you know, not only school but rec ball.
Yeah, solid development programs.
Yeah, all the way around.
Fayard kicked away by Jordan Carter.
Wow.
Good hustle there, but ball goes back to Lakeshore. Fayard looking to take it back for the Lady Skippers, and she does. And that one over far sideline goes out of bounds for a Lady Titan throw in. Cameron Farrell throwing in over there on the far sideline. Kicked back. Throw in, Lady Skippers. Quickly back in for man. And right back out of bounds. Throw in goes. And right back out of bounds off the foot of Gabby Decker. There's Bloodworth taken back. Reigns marching it downfield, and
Oof.
a big collision there.
Physical.
Bloodworth and Reigns, and Bloodworth just gets up, shakes it off, and she's ready to go again.
Yeah.
Long throw in. Michaela Bass heads it up. Good physical play there. Olin, the sophomore, goes back, getting the ball. And Lakeshore comes away with it, booting it away. There's Burkhart. Bass to Fayard. Fayard turns it. Span. And that'll go out of bounds. That'll set up a Bloodworth throw in. Bloodworth to throw in on that far sideline. We've had a lot of throw-ins here lately.
Yeah, it's just been out of bounds and then quickly back in bounds and then out of bounds again, which happens. You get into these patterns, like it just evolves that way. The game.
Yeah, we have seen runs on both sides. Then you have the play that goes back and forth in the middle. You have the out of bounds that happen often on both sides. So yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's
once you get on a run of something, it continues.
Tends to go that way. Yeah, that's how the game unfolds.
About 15 minutes left in this one. Lady Skippers leading 1-0. Want to continue move on to 9-0.
Yeah, that's a great record. I really did not. I didn't know how the Lady Skippers were going to come out this season, and I was surprised when I heard that they were undefeated. But surprised is probably a strong word. I didn't know.
And that record has them as the number 3 team in the state in the power rankings.
Right.
A win here, new power rankings come out every Tuesday. A win here would move them up. Depending on the result of 1 and 2 as well. Throw in, headed back, Bass out of bounds toward her bench area. Kick through. Bodier is there to scoop it up. Short punt. There's Reigns off the back of the official. Here's Bass looking to work it up. And it's over to Davis.
Nice move.
Check that to Bloodworth. Now this one through Davis. Kick this one back to Minkin. Booting it down to man. Collision. Working it
Here we
through
go.
is Olin.
Oh, wow.
Pass through.
That's a good
Katie
ball.
Green off of Baudier's chest, but the save there nonetheless.
Huge save.
They're going to try to kick out of bounds. Skipper ball.
Throw in. She megged her own teammate with the throw in.
Boy, Green is something else. She's a real threat offensively for the Lady Skippers.
Absolutely, speed and touch.
Skipper, Maddie Morgan, number 15.
Subs for the Lady Skippers. Green coming out. Checking into the game, Madison Morgan, a freshman. Long shot, bounce off Baudie and out of bounds. A break for Lakeshore there. Good save by Baudie.
With the shot off the goalie, corner kick.
And that'll lead to a corner for the Lady Skippers. Meredith Davis will take this one. Davis puts it up. It's on the ground, and Lakeshore able to get it away. It was just over the head of her primary target that she was going to on the corner. And that one deflected off of Olin.
Nonchalantly deflected.
The sophomore showing toughness. $11 to go. Fayard. And that one deflected. Still in play. Header up by Rains. Here's Bass. And that'll go out of bounds for a Lady Skipper throw-in from Vivian Bloodworth. And that one out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick. To take the goal kick is Julia Chapaton.
Goal kick by the Tigers.
Check that. It'll be Jamie Knight. Kicked away, Bass with the header. Knight looking to get a hold of it, battling Fayard over here near sideline in the corner. It goes out of bounds for a Lady Skipper throw-in from Prescott. Over the head of Bass. Knight to the middle.
Ooh.
Opportunity for the Skippers. Bass. Good job by Baudie batting it down, and Bass sends it sailing over the goal.
Really nice effort from Baudie to bat it down from super close.
Yes, Shanna Baudie, the first-year keeper. Caitlin Moore left last year. She was a senior on that state championship team. So Shanna Baudie,
That's big
job
shoes
there.
to fill.
Absolutely.
But she's doing a really good job tonight.
She was the Caitlin Moore was the MVP of the state championship last year. And
yeah.
those are the shoes that Shanna Baudie has to fill.
You know, the score could be a lot more than 1-0 right now.
Yes. That one out of bounds off of Gabby Decker. Throw in coming from Bloodworth. And that one out of bounds off of Decker. So another throw in coming from Bloodworth as we're getting close to the finish of this one.
Under 7 minutes to play. And I really haven't seen much, in the way of offense from Lakeshore in the past few minutes.
Bass. Turn and kick back to Lakeshore. They're cut off by Artker. Up again, here's Jamie Knight, and she'll clear that one out as pressure was coming quickly from Olin and Fayard. She thought about letting it go back to the keeper, and they were approaching just too fast.
Yeah, Fayard was really closing in.
Header.
Wow.
2 opportunities there for the Skippers. Tangled up at midfield. Carter looking to get it back. There's Rains back to Carter. And Carter looking to make a run as Artker looking to cut her off. And that one out of bounds. Lady Titan throw in from Prescott. Check that. From Chapaton. Back out of bounds.
Out of bounds by the Titans. Skipper throw.
Throw in. And that one up by Grace Boudreau. Here's Carter looking to make a run. Has it. Shot. Minkin scoops it up.
She had a little more room to go there, but I'm not upset with pulling the trigger right there.
Battling it out midfield. Here's Bass kicking it up and over the head of Jamie Knight. On the run is Olin. And that's out. Looked to be off the knee of Olin. No, they say out on Lakeshore. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers.
Katie Green and Maggie Sides are starting in for the Skippers. And MC Nicholson for the Titans.
Prescott. It's subs coming in. Prescott. And Maggie Sides back in. That one out. Be a corner for the Lady Skippers. As Katie Green back in will take this one. Green to the middle, over the head of Bass.
That was a good, a well-taken corner kick.
Throw in coming for the Lady Titans. Kicked up Carter. Back to Carter. Rains. Throw in riding the sideline and back out of bounds. Another throw in coming for the Lady Skippers. Nicholson deflected.
Out of bounds.
Once again.
And now by the Titans, Skipper throw.
Throwing in once again, the Lady Skippers.
Just really taking their time now.
Oh, yeah. Well, the clock's their friend when you're up 1-0 with
Yeah.
only a couple minutes remaining.
Not in a hurry.
But Short throw in. Back out of bounds. So, Rhett, where do you think both teams go from here moving forward? It's very early in the season now that we've seen them play.
Yeah, after seeing them play, I think the Mandeville Skippers are really on a nice trajectory to get into district play and really make a run here. Nothing but solid play on both sides of the ball. Lakeshore, I'm not sure. Obviously, they're really good, Grant. I mean, everything aside, Lakeshore's a great team, and I don't know that this was their best effort tonight, but I think you'll see more of it later, and I think they're going to get coached up after this, and
Coach Leek said in pregame that it's a rebuilding year,
Sure.
losing 9 seniors last year.
Right, but after winning the state championship, you have an expectation, and I'm sure they're feeling it right now. With every game that they play, and this was a big one. Make no mistake about it, this is a big one, and it's a big win for Mandeville.
And this is a really good early season match to have.
Absolutely.
I hope this becomes a good tradition.
Yeah.
Having this.
Yeah, this is a good one, non-district. So
right.
Saying it doesn't mean anything is wrong, but in the grand scheme of things, as far as their playoff runs and how far they go,
that's mainly affected by their district.
Sure. So, but this is such a great tune-up game, and kind of it'll let you know where you stand with these two great teams, within our parish.
So a throw-in coming for the Lady Skippers as we get within a minute, excluding any stoppage that's added. And here's a run from Katie Green. Katie Green, the speedy Katie Green, has an opportunity here. The shot, good job by Baudier to deflect that one.
That was
but they
called her offside all the way back.
All the way. Well,
wow.
They waited a while
Yeah.
before blowing the whistle on that one.
Maybe we didn't hear it. It's because we're in the press box, etc.
Raines booting that one deep. Throw in coming for the Lady Titans. Now we are in stoppage time. And we didn't really have too much in terms of breaks.
We're definitely up against the end of the game here, and this is
an opportunity for the Titans as the ball is scooped up.
The ball was loose in the box.
Olivia Minkin. So good job by Mandeville to scoop that one up, but the Titans had a big opportunity there here late. That one down. And that will do it as a 43rd minute header from Katie Green gives the Mandeville High Skippers the win 1-0. Let's send a thank you to those who helped bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams, color analyst, Rhett Sharp. So from Sid Terrio Stadium, where the Mandeville High Lady Skippers defeat the Lakeshore Lady Titans 1-0. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.